Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. In today's video I'm taking you behind the scenes of an urban metal pottery session shot with Tina in a railway underpass. Because we have already worked together before, there is trust, flow and a shared visual language which allows us both to work intuitively and push the images further. In this video we have used 3 different locations and 3 different outfits, and I will show you how small changes in the setup and direction can completely shift the whole mood of a shoot. So let's jump right into it. We started with black leather outfit, clean and minimal. At the beginning of a shoot, especially in visually busy locations like this, my main goal is to build rhythm and trust. Because Tina and I already know how each other works, we don't need big explanations here. Small cues are enough, which keeps the energy calm and focused. We kept the posing simple, raised arms, open shoulders, subtle shifts in weight. This creates strong lines and allows the model to settle into a space. I also kept some distance to the wall, so all the graffiti stays soft. Busy background, calm subject, that contrast already adds depth. Quick question for you, do you prefer starting a shoot slow and controlled or jump straight into dynamic poses? For a second outfit, Tina changed into the AC/DC look, and this is where the shoot really shifted. We also brought in one of my guitars, and that instantly changed the entire dynamic of a session. As soon as you introduce something like a guitar, the shoot stops being about classic posing and becomes much more about interaction. We hence have a clear purpose, the body reacts naturally, and the images start to feel more like moments instead of setups. We experimented with different positions quite deliberately, sitting on the stairs to create a more grounded and intimate feeling, standing shots where the guitar becomes a strong vertical element, and finally working on the floor to add tension and attitude. Each variation slightly changes the story. Standing feels powerful and confident, sitting feels more personal, and the floor shots feel raw and unapologetic. What I really like here is that the guitar automatically slows things down. Instead of constantly adjusting poses, I can step back a bit and simply observe how Tina moves and how her expression changes when she interacts with the instrument. At this point in a shoot, I also reduce my direction even more. I'm not looking for perfection. In this case, I'm looking for reaction. Small movements, subtle changes in posture, or even brief pauses often create the strongest frames. The location also supports this perfectly. With stairs, the concrete, the tunnel depth, everything reinforces its urban rock atmosphere without adding anything artificial. Light-wise, I stayed very simple. I exposed for the brighter areas and let the shadows fall naturally. Especially with the darker tones of the guitar and the outfit, those deeper shadows add weight and seriousness to images and really support the metal vibe. For the final outfit, Tina switched into a moto head top. This look feels much more stage ready and confident. The styling is cleaner, the ponytail tighter, which naturally changes the way the images feel. We focused on shapes that naturally frame the face. Arms up, hands behind the head, shoulders open. These poses create structure and immediately draw attention to the eyes. I also encourage Tina to small intentional movements, such like playing with a ponytail, slight head turns, or short pauses between the poses. Those micro movements often keep the images alive and prevent them from feeling too static, even in a dark, heavy environment like this tunnel. For full body shots, we added walking sequences through the tunnel and strong standing poses with hands in the pockets. That relaxed posture created a nice contrast where background is intense and chaotic, but the subject feels calm and grounded. Towards the end of the session, we went for a few bigger, more dynamic poses, almost like frozen motion. These moments often become the hero shots of the entire set because they combine movement, attitude and location in just one single frame. That's it for this urban metal portrait shoot with Tina. If you have enjoyed the behind the scenes, please leave a like, it really helps the channel to grow. For more portrait behind the scenes, urban shoots and cinematic workflows, please subscribe to my channel and stick around. And I have one last quick question for you. Which outfit worked best for you? Please let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.